Celtics Nation, take a deep breath. Brace yourselves, because in the ruthless, cold-blooded calculus of the modern NBA, where loyalty is a fleeting whisper and contracts are mere suggestions, we're about to confront a truth that will send shivers down your spine. After the strategic, yet painful, shedding of key players to navigate the treacherous financial waters, is anything truly sacred? Have we reached a point where even the most untouchable stars, the very cornerstones of our championship aspirations, become mere chess pieces in a high-stakes game of salary cap maneuvering? The Boston Celtics, a franchise steeped in an unparalleled legacy of excellence, finds itself in an offseason unlike any other, with the devastating news of Jayson Tatum's Achilles injury casting a long, dark shadow, and the relentless pressure of the NBA's punitive second tax apron looming large. President of Basketball Operations Brad Stevens has already orchestrated a series of audacious, even shocking moves. Jrue Holiday gone, Kristaps Porzingis gone, all in the name of financial flexibility, of preserving the future. But just when you thought the storm might be subsiding, a new, more unsettling tremor is shaking the foundations of our beloved team. Whispers, once dismissed as mere fanfiction, are now gaining alarming traction. Despite signing a historic supermax extension just last year, our very own All-NBA wing Jaylen Brown is reportedly still a subject of intense trade inquiries from rival teams. This isn't just about shedding salary anymore. This is about the unthinkable. This is about the potential dismantling of a core that, despite its playoff heartbreaks, has consistently brought us to the doorstep of a championship. And the latest, most audacious trade idea floated by NBA writer Zach Buckley of Bleacher Report, it sends Jaylen Brown not just out of Boston, but to a surging rival in the Eastern Conference. Before we dive into the chilling details of this potential seismic shift, I need to hear from you, the faithful. This is your team, your passion. Could you stomach seeing Jaylen Brown in his prime wearing another uniform, especially that of a direct competitor? Let your voice be heard in the comment section below. The unrelenting financial squeeze, a godfather offer for our cornerstone? Let's revisit the grim reality. The Celtics entered this offseason with a singular overriding objective: to get under the NBA's second tax apron. It's a line in the sand that, once crossed, severely restricts a team's ability to operate, limiting trade flexibility, mid-level exceptions, and even future draft picks. Brad Stevens, with a surgeon's precision, executed the trades of Holiday and Porzingis to achieve this crucial financial liberation. But the NBA's salary cap is a beast that is never truly satisfied. Even after those significant moves, the Celtics are still navigating a tightrope, and the calls keep coming. Teams, aware of Boston's financial tightrope walk and the new collective bargaining agreement's harsh realities, are sensing an opportunity. And the target? Jaylen Brown. The Celtics have, to their credit, resisted. They've held firm, reiterating their commitment to Brown, especially after investing a record-breaking supermax contract in him. But the caveat, the chilling what-if, always lingers. If they were to get a godfather-type offer, the Celtics may want to consider moving him. A godfather offer, in NBA parlance, isn't just a good deal. It's an offer so overwhelming, so stacked with future assets and potential, that it becomes almost impossible to refuse. It's the kind of offer that forces a franchise to reconsider its deepest commitments, to weigh the present against a potentially brighter, albeit radically different future. The Bleacher Report bombshell: Brown to the Hawks? Now let's turn to the specific, jaw-dropping scenario outlined by Zach Buckley. He names the Atlanta Hawks as a prime suitor for Jaylen Brown. The Hawks, our Eastern Conference brethren, a team that has been trying to find its footing, now potentially poised to become a legitimate threat with one of our own. The connection isn't new. The Hawks have been linked to Brown, a Georgia native, for years. It's a homecoming narrative that has always simmered beneath the surface. While the development of Atlanta's young core might have dampened their enthusiasm for a win-right-now target like Brown in the past, Buckley argues that those very young pieces now give Atlanta an asset collection strong enough to at least seriously consider the possibility. And the timeline? Brown, at 28, is only 2 years older than Trae Young. This isn't a veteran chasing one last ring. This is a star in his prime, perfectly aligning with Atlanta's burgeoning talent. The fit, on paper, is intriguing. Atlanta's ambitious vision. Forging a new Eastern powerhouse, why would the Hawks, a team that just recently acquired Kristaps Porzingis from the Celtics in a separate trade, be so aggressive in pursuing Brown? It's simple. After another disappointing season, Atlanta's front office is clearly in win-now mode. They're not content with mediocrity. They're actively working to assemble a team capable of making a deep playoff run. Imagine the offensive firepower. Trae Young, a dynamic, albeit sometimes polarizing offensive engine, paired with Jaylen Brown's explosive athleticism, improved shooting, and two-way prowess. Add to that the newly acquired Porzingis, a stretch big who can score from anywhere, and suddenly the Hawks have a formidable trio that could challenge any team in the East. This isn't just a good team. This is a team with the potential to be a legitimate contender, built around a blend of established stars and promising young talent. Atlanta's willingness to make these bold moves, to invest heavily in top-tier talent, signals a clear intent to shake up the Eastern Conference hierarchy. They're not just looking to make the playoffs, they're looking to contend for a title, and they see Jaylen Brown as a critical piece to that puzzle. The Celtics return, assets, options, and the price of dismantling. So, what would a godfather offer from Atlanta for Jaylen Brown look like for the Celtics? Buckley suggests Boston could likely net some strong future assets. This isn't just about draft picks, it's about young, high-upside players who could become the next generation of Celtic stars. Consider the potential pieces from Atlanta's young core. Zachary Rizicher, the highly touted French forward, a top pick in the recent draft, represents elite wing potential and versatility. Onyeka Okongwu, a strong, athletic big man, known for his defensive prowess and rim protection. Dyson Daniels, a versatile guard with defensive upside and playmaking ability. Jalen Johnson, an athletic forward who has shown flashes of brilliance and continues to develop. Any combination of these young talents, coupled with multiple future first-round picks, would constitute the kind of godfather offer that Brad Stevens would have to seriously consider. It would provide the Celtics with a massive influx of future assets, allowing them to either rebuild quickly around a healthy Jayson Tatum or pivot towards a new, younger core. But let's not sugarcoat it. Trading Jaylen Brown, especially after his supermax extension, would be a devastating blow to the emotional core of the team and the fan base. It would signal a fundamental shift in strategy, a tacit admission that the current core, despite its proximity to a championship, has reached its ceiling. It would be a cold, calculated decision driven by financial realities and the pursuit of long-term flexibility, but one that would undoubtedly leave a gaping wound in the hearts of Celtics fans. The unlikely reality, for now, a bullet dodged or a storm brewing. For now, the official word remains consistent. Jaylen Brown is expected to stay in Boston. This trade idea, while compelling and meticulously detailed by Buckley, is just that, an idea. The Celtics have historically resisted trading their homegrown stars, especially those who have committed to the franchise with massive contracts. However, the very fact that this conversation is even happening, that such a trade scenario is being seriously floated by reputable sources, speaks volumes about the ruthless nature of the modern NBA. It underscores the constant churn, the relentless pursuit of competitive advantage, and the cold calculus that often trumps sentimentality. The Celtics have made their initial moves to secure financial flexibility. But the price of that flexibility, the potential cost of staying under the apron while maintaining a championship-caliber roster, might just be the most painful decision of all. The summer is long, and the NBA is a league of constant surprises. So, Celtics Nation, as we anxiously await the next chapter of this tumultuous offseason, what's your gut feeling? Is this just a wild rumor, or a terrifying glimpse into a future where even our most beloved stars are expendable? Does the idea of a godfather offer for Jaylen Brown fill you with dread, or a strange sense of strategic possibility? Let us know your deepest thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Every single comment fuels this conversation. And if you're as gripped by this unfolding drama as we are, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for all the breaking news and in-depth analysis of your Boston Celtics. Let's ride this emotional roller coaster together.